Bryant, your first touch in Death Valley, a touchdown. I guess walk me through that. What'd you see? Did you black out? What did it feel like?
It was just a great atmosphere. We just called a play that, to take a shot downfield. Just ran my route, and then Kate just made a great throw to me. So I just did my job and caught it and just kept running. And, it was deafening whenever I caught that ball and ran. Couldn't hear anything, not even my own thoughts, really. The fans were crazy. It was just probably one of the best experiences of my life ever since I came to college. Ever since I started playing football, that was probably the most memorable experience I'll ever have.
You're the first Clemson wideout freshman to their first touches to score since Sammy Watkins. Man, it's got to be pretty good company to know that after tonight's performance.
Yeah. I say my first touch was against Georgia, but in Death Valley, that was a pretty big experience.
What was it like coming down the hill for the first time?
It was crazy. I remember as a recruit watching them come down the hill and come down and run, and I was like, dang, if I ever get this chance, I don't even know what I would do with it. But I wasn't doing nothing extravagant with it, making sure I didn't want to hurt myself or anything. But it was a great experience.
When did you learn you were going to start tonight?
We really didn't learn that. It was more like a week-by-week thing. So, week-by-week performance. So I guess at the beginning of the week, we come out with our depth chart. And we'll just run those with the practice, see how everybody's doing. And, yeah.
Third down, backed up deep, early in the game. Tell me about the ball in the air, knowing that you got something, and you just want to make that catch and score that touchdown.
It was just, Coach Sweeney really hit it on us that the ball's in the air, it's ours no matter what. And I know last game that wasn't a big emphasis that we showed, but we made sure to work on that this week, and I think we really improved on that. And so we were able to really concentrate on that, and I think it's helped this week. Going up against our defense a lot, I was able to focus on the ball and focus on the goal in mind.
Brian, knowing that first deep shot was coming to you, what was your mentality?
It wasn't really coming to me for what I would say, but I knew that any route I run, I'd expect the ball. So I was just, I look back, look at Cade, look in the air, see the ball, and I'm like, yeah, it's go time.
Talk to King, talk to Phil. They just had nothing but great things to say about the O-line. It starts right there in the front. The first two games, they really protected the quarterback. No sacks on Cade, and then gave him time to get the receivers enough reps and some big plays.
Yeah, that's really been a big improvement for us this season. I know last year there's been struggles. I watched on TV, watched some games of their struggles. They've had big improvements. I'd say they are probably the most impressive position group that we had that improved from last year.
Coming off last week, was there a little bit of frustration for you? The team only had 52 offensive plays. There wasn't a lot of explosiveness out there. How did you handle that leading up to this week, and then how important was it to see what y'all saw in that first quarter?
We just had windshield mentality. We just look forward to the next week. We know that last week was a bad, not necessarily a great game, but we knew that we just take the lessons that we learned from that week, focus on them for this week, and we know if that we play Clemson football, there could be no one that can stop us.
How much confidence does a performance like this give you guys going into not only an off week, but then an ACC schedule in 2 weeks?
It really gives us it gives us a big confidence boost knowing that we're good enough to be one of the best teams in the nation, knowing that if we focus on the details and focus on our task, make sure that we are no bust plays, none of that, we'll be the best team in the league. So.
Coach Sweeney said you're on your first snap against Georgia. He was kind of a rough one, I guess. How did that game for you? I think you had about 12 snaps in the game. How did that kind of build you up to this week against App State?
I feel like, it built my confidence up pretty good. I know the first snap, it was probably, I got jammed by the corner a little bit, but after that I was able to play faster. I don't think they were able to, my routes got cleaner. I wasn't getting jammed after that. So it was a big confidence boost, knowing that I could hang out there with one of the best defenses in the nation.
I was a transition. I guess people talk about transition high school to college, kind of like a big leap.
Yeah.
For you, is that kind of the same, or how is it for you?
Yeah, it's been a big leap knowing that the competition I'm playing is a lot better than any competition I ever played in high school, all across the field. And I guess that coming here in the spring and being able to, play Clemson's defense for the past 8 months, it's really set me up and really prepared me for this season.
Bryant, how'd your first game in the Valley compare to what you thought it would be?
It exceeded all my expectations. It was crazy. I never would have thought that many people would ever, come to watch, or not watch me necessarily, but watch a game that I'd be playing in. And it was just crazy being there, all the fans there supporting us, just crazy fans. And I love it here.
And to be able to make the building explode the way it did with those 2 deep shots early, I mean, how cool is that?
That was crazy. Never in my life would I have dreamed that I'd be here right now, back there, making those plays in front of that many people.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Man.
Welcome, man.
Congrats.
Good luck, brother.